So much. Begin shortly, but would first of all like to thank you. Would like to ask you, ladies and gentlemen, to please take your seats as we're set to begin. We'll begin shortly, but we want you to please take your seats. Please, let's be seated. We're celebrating, but we just want to be settled as we get ready to dive fully into the presidential lunch. Again, I'll ask our beautiful ushers dressed in green, lovely dresses to please walk around and nod our distinguished guests to take their seats.
You're such a rush, my baby, slow down, come find your love. I'm hoping you see me, come serve it up. Loving when you stir it up my mind.
Nigerian women are known to come with huge decorum for any occasion. We are mothers wherever we are. Now, I can start navigating that is also done and budget. I know that my sister is here. I wonder how she's paddling the labor sphere. And thank you for doing what you're doing. A few of them at that level, but she's here, Senator Ireti Kingibe. Nice to see you again. I saw the coordinating Minister of the Economy and Finance. I'm sure he will join us any moment from now, Mr. Wale Edun. Not just the as soon as we get the signal, we're going to make this right on point, ensure that all is done. And we can see it a last run today. Now they're all represented. They're all represented. Shall we please give them all a very loud round of applause? Members of the Nigerian Armed Forces, you're welcome. For progress, scaling up of the presidency as we go on. It's going to be a day, members of the Not Too Young to Run, not too young to be MC, not too young to be the uncle. So today, I would also have with me Temi Badaru, who is all looking wonderful in white for peace and phone as well. You want a word? You want
Lenses, very distinguished lady. The presidential lunch, so excited. So I'm going to ask us, because wherever women are, there's joy. Do you agree? Wherever women are, there's energy. Do you agree, very dear auntie? And we need to be high in energy. We need to be high. Can you please look at the person by your side with a warm smile? If the person say, I'm glad to be a woman. I'm for women empowerment. Now, I want you to, in the spirit location, can you do that? All right, you're action. But you know, women cannot do it alone. In this hall is a ministers for being here. Thank you. And we'd like to ask a list of a quick documentary that highlights what this is about, what this project is about, the impact that thousands and the audiovisual team plays.
I see the governor, representative of His Excellency Edo, also the director representing the Honorable Quartets Homer, the theater. Did I get that right? Thank you. So, Nigerian women, there'll be, if you look right at I'm pointing straight up there to men. I'm asking Nigerian women, did you have to sew it abroad? Even my outfit is made in Nigeria, made in Garki market. So let's put it up for the creativity of Nigerian women. Even the minister, what she's wearing is made here, made in Nigeria, made in Abuja, made for the Nigerian women. Nigerian women know they carry last. Give yourselves a huge, loud round of applause. So happening in 2026, pushing and upscaling the strength, the purpose, the capacity. Can we dim the light a bit?
For too long, childbirth has been shadowed by danger, but maternal death is preventable, and we are changing the story.
Let's talk health now. The federal government has launched the Maternal and Neonatal Mortality Reduction Innovation Initiative.
The Maternal and Neonatal Mortality Reduction Initiative, MAMI, is a national pact to protect mothers and newborns, no matter where they live.
MAMI is a fantastic intervention. It is heavy on health equity.
Time passed, there's a total loss of confidence in the system. Women no longer want to come to the facility. So with this renewed program, we can begin to showcase the success stories of women, giving the narratives of how their lives have been touched with the MAMI program.
MAMI brings partners, governments, and communities together with one promise: that no woman should die giving life.
I fell into labor and we are up for emergency CS, but there was no money at hand at that time. So we are giving a free medical sterilization care.
In the past, we have had different programs from government targeting maternal and child health intervention. This one is a special one in the sense that when you talk about community involvement, having community get involved, not just implementation, at the design and inception of this program, community were involved. This is fantastic.
It begins in the community, where women are identified early by trusted health workers, and where families are supported with safe transport.
What MAMI is doing is creating trust among women, feeling the pangs of labor coming on. I will get free transportation that will convey me from my home to the facility that I will receive care in, or from a primary health center to a secondary health center if I am referred.
I was very excited when the workers came because it's not been easy.
All treatment was meted to her. Everybody surrounded her, all the doctors, all the nurses. They started administering too. She recovered, and it's like nothing happened to her.
It continues on the road, where a simple voucher, a driver, and a vehicle can mean the difference between tragedy and survival.
Whenever we have a high-risk woman in this facility, there are procedures on ground to follow. The first thing is to receive the woman and at the emergency unit, then we resuscitate her as fast as we can.
It culminates in our health skilled care, safe surgery, and simple
The use of Mama Kit.
They are known by their phone number, address is known. We are on the path. So since we are able to move them, to the facility to deliver, which is called the obstetric transition, from stage 1 to stage 2, definitely this will ensure 50% crash in maternal mortality. Next year, we'll be doing our first mini DHS. We have to do it midway. And so we'll be doing that next year. We clearly know that we will definitely be having a reduction in our dear country. In fact, Nigeria is said to be contributing 30% of global maternal deaths, despite being just 2% of the world population. is even ranked as #1. And in line with the president's vision, he said it's one position that we must lose. We can't afford to be #1.
This is a process that we are long awaiting to come, and there is no other better time than now.
It also makes people wonder, are we for real? You mean if I go into the hospital to have my baby and I need a cesarean section, I'll get it for free?
For every individual involved in this, the transportation is 10,000 per every transportation. And you imagine a keke driver that's helped transport a woman and has been given a 10,000 for every transportation. So it goes a long way to improve socioeconomic life.
Láti pé kálukú lè jára mọ́ iṣẹ́ yìí, Ọlọ́run máa ràn kálukú lọ́wọ́, àtòṣìṣẹ́ ibẹ̀ àtàwọn tá à ń jọ wakọ̀ bẹ̀, Ọlọ́run máa ràn kálukú lọ́wọ́.
I will encourage my fellow women to come to the hospital for proper health care.
Wallahi na ji daɗi ƙwarai da gaske. Allah Ubangiji ya ba da ikon ƙara ma girma.
To say thank you to everyone.
Mammy is more than a program. It's a promise that every mother will survive to hold her child, and every child will be welcomed by a healthy mother's embrace. Together, we are renewing trust, restoring dignity, and rewriting the future of women's health in Nigeria.
Your Excellencies, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have so much more coming, and today is truly a full day. I'd like to recognize a very special group of people. These are the people who are making things happen at the subnational level. And give them a round of applause. Can we please recognize all the commissioners? Thank you so much. Led by the commissioner in Cross River, we recognize you. Thank you. Please, can we make the applause louder? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Today is truly a day to celebrate. There's an African adage, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, that says that when you educate a woman, you educate a nation. When you empower a woman, you are also empowering a nation. And this ties up with state for works. Now, the truth is that women cannot do things in silos. We need infrastructure. Am I correct? Do we need infrastructures? All right. Do we need budget? Do we need allocation? So we need to celebrate them. I want to recognize the Minister of State for Works, Barrister Bello Muhammad Goronyo. We celebrate Muhammad Goronyo. We celebrate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I want to also recognize the Executive Secretary. Pension Transnational Arrangement Directorate. I'd like to welcome. Thank you so much. Also, the DG NAPTIC is represented today. The DG NAPTIC is represented by Angela Agbakai. Please, did I pronounce it well? If not, you teach me. Forgive me. But let me see your hand as we celebrate you. Thank you, madam. Thank you so much. This truly has brought together women from different nations. From different states coming together in one nation. I was saying to Auntie Moji that she's wearing green and wearing white. And when we come back, let me mention again that recognitions continue. So if you have not been recognized yet, Your Excellency, please we'll come back to recognize.
here with us. The Councillor, please, can we know where you are and recognize you? And let's give a loud round of applause to members of the diplomatic corps that are here with us. I understand that we have commissioners from all the states. Please, commissioners here that are representing their excellencies, the executive governors of your various states, please let's see you, let's know where you are. Yes, we have. Let's know, please can you please stand up for recognition? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. You see, women are doing great things, representing the executive governors of their various states. 2027 will not be representing. We also have some, we know that Nigerian women are all listening, and we're, ready also to be executive governors. Okay, thank you so very much, representatives from the various states. This to show that this, and that's why we can celebrate a huge moment of success going forward. Affairs and social welfare. I think she deserves social development. We want to thank her for her grace. We want to thank her for the energy. Thank you so very much. Also representing the Honorable Minister of Agriculture is Engineer Ibrahim Alkali, SA Technical, and is representing the Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Senator. Okay, are we ready with the video? So we can dim the lights and enjoy this video.
Thank you so much, Honorable Minister. Thank you so much for she. Thank you so much, Honorable Minister. So as the dance drama is getting ready to begin, are we ready? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a dance drama that conveys a very special and profound message. We yield to them, and then when we come back, we move on with the program. Over to you. Please let's give them a round of applause.
Minister, we want to farm with the WAVE program, but we need to be sure that our homes are secure while we work.
Our businesses. We want a plan that our family will withstand the hard times. We want to put the family first. you. We will empower your entire household and also make the family the center of our growth.
That can never be shaken.
A nation with great. The golden age of Nigerian women, let it begin now.
Will lead the way. The WAVE program has watered our land. Oh.
Our children are safe and soaring.
Digital inclusion and power her.
To the First Lady. To Mr. President.
To Mr. President, to the Family First Project, our hope is renewed.
As you can see, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the stage has been set. Any moment from now, would have our very, very important person who would join us, and then we'll start the program in earnest. We're going to have the national anthem, followed by national prayers. Then we'll have the women's anthem as well. And I request that we will be all upstanding when His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, joins us in the hall.
Check 1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2.
MC Glory, please could you join us on stage? Your Excellencies, as soon as Mr. President comes in, we will go ahead with the anthems.
Great, and I know Nigeria. Progressive Nigerian women, articulate Nigerian women. Look at your timepiece. Say it's women o'clock. It's women o'clock. The trumpet. Blow it. Blow. We blow. We blow. We blow. Pararam. 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 Param. 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 Nigerian women, are we here? Are we here? Say, we are happy. Women, what did I do? I apologize. The Vice President is almost here. Nigerian women, Happy New Year. Okay, Nigerian women, can you take your swerking? Okay, so in a moment, our leader, our minister, Minister Wesabi, minister that has placed women on the scheme and map of national development, will be walking in with the Vice President. Is this how we will welcome her? Is that how? Somebody say capacity. Somebody say capacity. This wing, can we say capacity? The women here are so coiffed and very, very okay. They just said capacity. It's all right to say capacity. But can you say capacity? Say ability. Say tenacity. Say moving. Say progressive. Say active. Say uplifting. Nigerian women, make some noise. We are here to launch the scale up of the Nigeria for Women project. In fact, something tells me I should move the microphone and come down and say, if you're happy and you know it, say women. If you're happy and you know it, say women. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, say women. If you're happy and you know it, give your neighbor a high five. Oh, but your neighbor is beside you now, and I was beside you. You're hungry. Don't worry. If you go behind there, ofada rice, boiled rice, you should see what Nigerian women brought to the State House. I should off the mic. I'm not offing it. If you're happy and you know it, say, I am.
I am.
Are you? If you know you're happy to see me, say, I smile. From that side. And you really want to show it. If you're not happy and you know it, say, I am here. Well, I don't think this side is quite nice. You guys are too cool for me. Let me move to this other side of the women, because the women here are my women. My women, are we here? Nigerian women on this side, blow your trumpet. Blow it very loud. Nigerian women on this side, blow your trumpet. And blow, we blow. We blow, we blow, we blow, we blow, we blow. Happy New Year, please. Let's maintain a certain level of excitement, because wherever Nigerian women are, there is joy. My Deputy High Commissioner, British Geneva, I see you, Your Excellency. I see you going this way. Nigerian women love you. It made me want to ask, but why are you leaving us? I know you're not leaving. Please, shall we give a round of applause to our Deputy High Commissioner to Nigeria from Britain, who has ensured that she loves Nigerian women. She shows it in action and words and everything. Please clap for her. Nigerian women, give her a Nigerian women welcome. Hi, Jill. How do you feel today, seeing the women here?
I think it's great. Fantastic event, and I'm sorry I can't stay longer, but it's been great fun. Well done, Gloria, for keeping up the morale.
All right. Thank you very much. We understand your time. Keep supporting us, and please tell the government of the UK that we are happy with the support. Thank you very much. All right. Great Nigerian women. Great Nigerian women. Grace. Somebody say Mother Supreme. Somebody say Mother Supreme. This is my mentor. This is my teacher. And she's the only one who speaks to me with the eye, and I understand. Auntie Moji.
You're welcome. A round of applause for Glory. Her style is different, but she knows how to ignite the hall. Thank you so very much. I think she deserves a round of applause as she goes back to her seat. Thank you. Great Nigerian women. You are not sounding great. Great Nigerian women. Thank you very much. We're waiting. Any moment from now, we'll have His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, come, and you see that it will run as fast as you can spend time with us. I must not forget my constituency, the great Nigerian vibrant media here present. If you want to be seen, you want to be heard, you want to be read, give a very loud round of applause to the vibrant Nigerian media. All right. You want to be seen, you want to be heard, you want to be known. I think you should give a very loud round of applause to all the media represented here in this hall today. The gentlemen holding on the cameras, the women who are reporters who are sitting, I know that everyone here will be seen and heard. It's a collective responsibility here today. And Kemi, I'd like to call you on. Please, I know there are youths in the hall, and that's what Kemi is representing today. Kemi, can you please come and speak to your constituency? Right. It's an inclusive day. We have members living with disability proudly. The PW community, I love you. Yes, love you, Lois, and the rest of you. God bless you. I can see you here. And I know that my association is represented here. The Nigerian Association of Women Journalists, are we here? Okay, thank you. The Nigerian Institute of Public Relations, are we here? That's it. So we are well represented. Women, professional women from every strata of human development are here. And this goes to show that as women, we get capacity. Yes. So ensure that you push the dream, you speak to the dream and actualize it until we get there, until we have 50-50 by 2027. Is that possible? Okay. All right, speak for your community.
Thank you so much, Auntie. You know, whenever I get to stand beside Auntie Moji, I see that in height I look taller, but in years of experience and knowledge, she is much taller. And someone said, if I stand on the shoulders of elders, I stand better. So please, can we celebrate this veteran broadcaster, journalist, advocate for women empowerment? We celebrate you, ma'am. You know, she's always getting us to celebrate for everyone. Please, ladies and gentlemen, can we make the applause louder? If you love Auntie Moji, thank you. I see the people that love her. Thank you so much. Thank you. We all do. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, one might ask, what are we celebrating today? And just to give us a bit of a background, the Nigerian 2023 was implemented in 6 states. If you're from any of the 6 states, please can you wave? Abia, Akwa Ibom, Kebbi State, Niger State, Taraba State, and of course Ogun State. Amazing. And so from these states, the pilot phase happened. And then we saw women coming together in small groups to do things together. We saw women supporting women. We saw savings. We saw women coming together. And just to give us a bit of background as to some of the stats that we have, over 28,000 women affinity groups formed, made up of 700,000 women beneficiaries. Please, can you celebrate that? These are numbers that speak to the results that we've had. This project, or this program, has also created 505,500 jobs, $6 million total beneficiary savings, $18 million loan to women. So far, 450,000 women have been supported with business plans. And there's much more. And today, the Scale Up project is launched, and it's been launched, and it speaks to a $540 million USD project, and it's going to be implemented across the nation, and of course in partnership with the World Bank. So if you see Dr. Glory going around and saying celebrate Nigerian women, it's not just for fun, it's not just for the rhetorics. It's because of the impact of this kind of project. It's because we are truly scaling up and looking to impact and benefit much more people. As we mentioned earlier, the president will be joining us shortly, and when the president comes, we move on with further details. But I would like to very quickly recognize the group managing director of Zenith Bank PLC. Can we please celebrate? Please, where are you? Represented by Ebele Ejiofor, the GM, Zenith Bank PLC. All right. Wherever you are, thank you for joining us. We're standing by and getting ready for the arrival of His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. As soon as he comes, we rise up, we take the national anthem, and we move on with further details.
Thank you very much. At this moment, His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Kashim Shettima, is inspecting the exhibition hall. I told you initially that we have an exhibition hall here, an exhibition stand, and he's inspecting that. The tremendous things that women have been able to do. I told you that the set of exhibitions there that you yourself must go see after this event is you'll be alarmed at what Nigerian women are doing with food security, with industrialization, with that the Honorable Minister of Industry. Yes, I'm sure these are happy moments. A round of applause for her. Yes, driving the train of industrialization in Nigeria is a woman. And so that's where we are now at this moment. He's going round the exhibition stands, and as soon as he comes into the hall, we'll start the program proper. I think you all also deserve a round of applause for yourselves. You've been here since 11, some 10, some 11, and you're still sitting so committed even at 1:30. So please give yourselves a round of applause. Everyone here, thank you for your tolerance, thank you for your patience, and that is the strength of the Nigerian woman. We're moving on. We hope that there's a documentary steps into the hall. We would stop the documentary to start the program proper. So can we quickly have the documentary on, please? Thank you. Again, before that comes up, the World Bank. What do you think?
I think that every great initiative, and you know, it takes me back to an adage I heard about, you cannot do anything alone. Great things in business are never done alone. They are done by a group of people.
That's it.
And this speaks about
that you must need, as you grow, you would need partnership, because you can't be there forever and you want to leave legacy. So let's give a very huge round of applause to the World Bank for seeing this through from minimal states to 32 states still counting.
Across Nigeria, women rise each day with resilience. Children dream of safer, brighter futures. Families hold on through hardship. Over 40.
Across the world, many women live in poverty because the system makes it hard for them to own land, to carry families, and keep local economies alive. When women are given a fair chance to access resources, support, and opportunity, they do more than survive. They build businesses, strengthen households, and uplift entire communities. This is the power of women's economic inclusion.
And the gain that will be there will not be much. And immediately when I sell, the pot is there waiting. I will sell, the gain I realize, I may likely use it to buy either gari, and then we feed with the children.
Torí gbogbo iṣẹ́ tí mò ń ṣe, ẹ má jẹ́ kí n tàn yín. Tá a bá jìjọ sọ̀rọ̀ lórí owó pé iye báyìí la fẹ́ gbà. And end of the day tẹ́ bá parí iṣẹ́ yẹn tán, kì í ṣe nǹkan tẹ́ ìjọ fẹnu kò ní máa fún yín. Àwọn èèyàn ń lo àǹfààní pé torí pé èèyàn ò di olùrànlọ́wọ́ láti gbéyàn sókè, wọ́n fi ń rẹwà jẹ gẹ́gẹ́ bí obìnrin.
When I started business, I couldn't get my own money to start it. I was borrowing money from these chaperons, and returning back. I battle with it because at times, this kuli business, it doesn't sell fast.
To help women overcome isolation and economic, launched the Nigeria for Women project, Nfwp, implemented through the Ministry of Women Affairs. At the core of the Nigeria for Women project are women affinity groups, which bring women together to build trust, pool savings, and support collective action.
We are for women.
That might join them, so that this will be, I might keep my mouth shut, to might not talk too much. So until it was when WAG was introduced to us, then I joined them, and there are so many activities that was going on in that WAG, like saving our money. And at the end of the day, when you are in need of money for your business, you can come and you borrow money and return it with interest.
Let's assume you have 10,000 naira in the card. You will be able to borrow 20,000 naira with little service charges. At the end of the year, the service charges, they bring it together and use it as dividends on anybody that is in that group.
From the loan, we started little business. Then after a while, we had grants. Personally, it helped me to scale up that business I had already started.
Through the business I'm doing alone, it have helped me to sponsor my daughter in University of Lapai. Yesterday, she went to the school. She was doing clearance. She called me, "Mommy, they need money." I didn't contact the father because I'm a businesswoman now. I just went and then I did transfer to her.
The Nfwp was piloted in 6 states: Abia, Akwa Ibom, Kebbi, Niger, Ogun, and Taraba. In Abia and Akwa Ibom, women are turning oil palm and cassava into thriving sources of income. In faraway Ogun State, tailoring shops are growing, grains are stored, cassava and ofada rice are processed for wider markets. In the north, across Kebbi and Niger, women are building livelihoods from dairy, groundnuts, rice, and shea butter, transforming what was once small household work into organized enterprise.
Shall we all rise, please? Can we have the national anthem, please? Together, can we recite the national prayers? O God of creation, grant these our one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed, and so with peace and plenty, Nigeria may be blessed. Please, again, I'd like us to stand to keep the status quo as I call for women's anthem.
Longing to be free, no longer in the shadows, forces stay behind, but side by side in true equality. So sing a song. I will sing a song for women. Let it ring and never, never cease. So sing. I will sing a song for women everywhere. Equality, development. I will sing a song. So sing a song for women everywhere. Let it ring around the world and never, never cease. So sing a song for women everywhere. Equality, development, and peace.
Thank you very much. Please be seated. His Excellency, President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, ably represented this afternoon by His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON, Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Distinguished members and honorable members of the National Assembly, we have here a coordinating Minister of the Economy here with us, Mr. Wale Edun. You're welcome, sir. We also have with us here the Honorable Minister of Agriculture. You're also welcome. So food security is secured. We have with us here the Honorable Minister of National Planning and Budget, my brother Kada. You are also very welcome. But most importantly, and I really, really would want us to celebrate this wonderful woman who depicts, who exemplifies Suleiman of Nigeria. She's our chief host here today, and it's wonderful to have her here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, Executive Governors, and your representatives. I know that we have some Deputy Governors here representing their Excellencies. We also have State Commissioners who have been mandated to also represent of parastatals, and we have State Commissioners from, I'm sure, all the 32 states where this program has been and is living in. Relations in Nigeria. President of the National Council of Women Societies, please a round of applause for Princess Edna. Our development partners are here in full force, Your Excellency, and of course, members of the diplomatic corps. We recognize you and we welcome you and thank you for staying in and believing in the strength of Nigeria women to push this forward. From the Nigerian Governors Forum, we have here deputy governors and of course the chair of the group. Moving on, we also have here from the World Bank, the country representative, Matthew Vergas, the oil sector, who are all here today. We know that, we expect that our traditional and religious leaders are here. Members of the armed forces and paramilitary, I know that the customs is so well recognized here. I'd like also to welcome you all. For inclusiveness, we have here very able Nigerians, members of the... we have our partners that have been faithful to us. Gate Foundation, who has also chipped in a lot resources into what we are witnessing. Very, very important. As we move on, we'll do more recognitions, but we want to particularly, and I want a resounding applause identified with what women can do, and you can see that's why he's here with us representing the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We move forward with this program, and I'd just like to say today's gathering is a powerful reminder of what becomes possible when intention meets action. We're here because we believe in a future where women are not just working hard, but working with the right support, the right opportunities, and the right systems behind them. The Nigerian for Women program Scale Up was created with this belief at its core. It recognizes the everyday realities of women in our communities and their resilience, their determination, and their desire to build better lives for themselves and their families. Yet, it also recognizes that talent and effort alone are not always enough without access, support, and collaboration. And that's what we'll be witnessing here today. A lot of collaboration, a lot of capacity, moving forward, a lot of what Nigerian women can achieve for nation building if given the opportunity to do so as this program implies. I did say to you that we would continue with the documentary. Can we have it on now, please?
Resilience. Children dream of safer, brighter futures. Families hold on through hardship, uncertainty, and hope. Yet the reality remains stark. Nigeria's poverty rate is estimated at over 46%, with more than 104 million people living below the poverty line, and about 63%, roughly 133 million Nigerians experiencing multidimensional poverty across health, education, and living standards.
It's about time that we do it right. A country of over 200 million people, and cannot serve our children 1 pint of milk in the classroom per day. We didn't see the investment opportunity. We didn't see the economy in the past. Now we're now seeing it. We must work together to realize the dream.
These burdens are deeply gendered, with women and girls facing compounded risks, including high rates of sexual and gender-based violence. But under the leadership of His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, that reality is being confronted with action through a deliberate national focus on women, children, and families as the center of development.
Nigeria is the heart of the continent, and it is necessary for us to do.
At the heart of this commitment is the Renewed Hope Social Impact Interventions, 774, a unified, gender-responsive national delivery architecture designed to reach over 50 million women, children, families, and vulnerable persons across all 774 local government areas of Nigeria. RHSC 774 is built to remove the everyday barriers that keep households trapped in poverty, limited access to finance, weak social protection, food, vulnerability, digital exclusion, insecurity, and gaps in community support systems by delivering integrated interventions where people live. This is nation building because empowering women is smart economics. When women gain resources and opportunity, families invest more in children's education and nutrition. Businesses grow, communities stabilize, and the nation moves forward. And so the 9 connected programs of the RHSI 774 are driving visible change, touching homes, markets, schools, farms, and local economies. Through Power Her 774, Nigeria is expanding access to clean energy, bringing solar home systems, cleaner cooking solutions, and energy-enabled tools that reduce health risks and unlock productivity for women-led enterprises. Power Her 774 recognizes that energy is not just about light. It is about time saved, income earned, and dignity restored. Power Her 774 also supports productive use and enterprise mobility solutions, enabling women to take livelihoods directly to communities through mobile, solar-powered service models and productive use equipment. In rural and underserved areas, these mobile solutions can mean the difference between survival and growth, allowing women to run dignified businesses, expand services, and earn sustainably. And through the strategy for empowering women in Nigeria's gas sector, Women in Nigeria's Gas Sector, also known as WINGS, a dedicated component of Power Her 774, women will not only benefit from cleaner energy, they will become leaders across the energy value chain, trained, supported, and positioned to distribute, build enterprises, and drive community-level adoption, transitioning women from beneficiaries to industrial asset owners. It is clean energy access delivered with women at the center. Through Women Agro Value Expansion 774, women's productivity in agriculture is being strengthened, moving women beyond subsistence into processing, value addition, and stronger incomes. With access to training, processing infrastructure, cooperative systems, and market linkages, women are positioned not just as farmers, but as agripreneurs building food security and household resilience. Through Digital Harmony, Nigeria is bridging the digital gender gap.
Inspire and empower the next generation of female role models to pursue and develop their career in technology and become innovators, leaders, and entrepreneurs.
Because empowerment must go hand in hand with protection, her safeguard strengthens women's health, dignity, and safety, supporting better systems for prevention and response, including improved referral pathways and survivor-centered support. And because women's health is foundational to national progress, Renew Her is strengthening maternal, newborn, and child health, identifying women early, building trust at community level, and removing barriers to care. Through Renew Her, mothers are linked to MAMI services and supported with free transportation to access timely, life-saving care so every mother can survive, hold her child, and thrive. And because the future of any nation depends on its children, the National Child Advancement and Protection Program, Future Now, prioritizes child development and child protection, strengthening coordination, early support systems, and safe pathways that ensure vulnerable children are seen early, supported properly, and safeguarded from harm. But development is not only economic, it is also social. That is why her safe haven focuses on community support infrastructure, spaces and systems that strengthen protection, access to services, and community-level well-being. To ensure women are not only supported, but also represented, she runs strengthens women's leadership and participation, building pathways for decision-making, mentorship, and public leadership. Because when the family is strengthened, the nation becomes more stable, and when families are stable, children thrive, and when children thrive, the partnerships beyond our borders, bringing global cooperation into practical results for Nigerian families. And at the center of everything is the family. The Family's First initiative is the family pillar of the Renewed Hope Social Impact Interventions, 774. Nigeria is strengthening family cohesion and household resilience through parenting support, early intervention, community-based family services, protection for vulnerable women and children, and stronger systems that help households withstand shocks and recover faster. Recently, Nigeria and Turkey signed a cooperation framework between Nigeria's Ministry of Women Affairs and Turkey's Ministry of Family and Social Services, focused on empowering women and families, preventing discrimination and violence against women, strengthening child protection, expanding women's entrepreneurship and employment, and advancing inclusion for older persons and persons with disabilities. It is partnership with purpose, aligned with the Families First Initiative vision: stronger homes, safer children, empowered women. This is renewed hope, moving from promise to delivery, from policy to people, from programs to lives transformed. Importantly, these interventions build on proven results already achieved. Through the Nigeria for Women program pilot, women were organized into sustainable community platforms that strengthen savings, livelihoods, and resilience, supporting 302 women-led collectives across priority 15.6 billion in livelihood grants, and 32,429 women and dependents were enrolled into health insurance schemes, demonstrating what is possible when investment meets structure. Now, the Nigeria for Women program scale-up builds on this foundation, moving from impact in selected states to nationwide transformation. And today, as we launch the Nigeria for Women program scale-up, we are not just unveiling a project, we are scaling a national movement. A movement where women are empowered, children are protected, families are strengthened.
The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, Representative Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON. We'd like to warmly thank you so much. I heard an applause, and I thought I was going to hear the end of it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, we'd like to thank you so much for moving mountains to be here today. And so, in the interest of time, the next Agenda Women program, it is time for me to welcome a woman who is constantly championing the cause of women. She's a woman who is representing the strength of the Nigerian woman. We're served in different, as a representative of the strength of women. I can see her rushing, and she doesn't want us to say too much. But ladies and gentlemen, can I ask us to please put our hands together as we celebrate the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs. Please, can we celebrate Honorable Iman Suleiman Ibrahim as she comes up for the opening remarks. You're welcome, Honorable Minister.
Akwai daɗi, Baba akwai daɗi, Baba oh. Nigerian women, powerful Nigerian women. Build the women, ignore the women, yes, and lose election. That's just as it is. On this note, permit me to recognize His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, ably represented by His Excellency, the Vice President, ably represented by my Senate Committee Chair, Senator Eti Kingibe, Chairman, Senate Committee on Women Affairs and Social Development. I will use the Deputy Governors of Katsina State and Edo State as the point of reference. May I recognize the Minister of Budget and National Planning, Minister of Agriculture. May I recognize our members of the Diplomatic Corps. I'll use the Ambassador of India and the Deputy Ambassador. May I recognize BOI, NAPTIP, and others that have been represented here. May I recognize the Permanent Secretary that is ably represented by the Director overseeing the Office of the Permanent Secretary for the recognize all the women groups here present. I see a lot of you. I see Nigerian Governance Forum as well here present. We see you recognize Nigerian women, children, and families. It is a signal that under your leadership, women are no longer treated as beneficiaries at the margins of development, but as primary drivers. Today's launch of the Nigerian for Women Project Scale Up represents one of unmistakably that your renewed hope agenda has given governance both a human face and a women's face, and that it is now embedded in our national systems, not just a promise. For this, Your Excellency, Nigerian women across all regions, communities, and political persuasions on what has been achieved in just over 1 year, great institutional activity. We took children, families, and the vulnerable population. It meant ending duplication, dismantling silos, and building coordinated national social systems. Your Excellency, today's program, the Nigerian for Women Scale-Up, is a centerpiece of the systematic shift. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, Phase 1 of the Nigerian for Women project successfully met its project objectives of addressing harmful social norms and so and powerful when women are organized into structured affinity groups, giving financial literacy, saving platforms, enterprise supports, protection linkages. The results are measurable, the results are durable, and the results are transformative. In just 6 states in which the pilot took place, it was implemented, 26,577 women affinity groups were formed, with over 560,000 women participating. Aside from the livelihood grants, these women received through the affinity groups formed and have interloaned significantly to expand their respective businesses. Yes, it's worthy of applause, thank you. They've been able to cover health costs, pay school fees. So we have children, not just grassroots economic platforms in Nigeria, and several countries have formally engaged with us to understudy the Nigeria for Women model for replication in their own jurisdiction. Your Excellency, the phase 2 of the project, which you are launching today, scales that proven model nationally. This represents one of the largest investments in $1 million program, co-financed by the World Bank and the federal and state government, designed to directly reach at least 5 million women across 36 states under FCT. Food security strategic is not only its economic design, but also its governance architecture. For instance, during the program rollout, many women, for the first time in their lives, obtained a formal identification in order to participate. The fastest and the most accessible dividend. The local government areas, women beneficially organized and voted collectively and influenced the outcomes of a local election. Your Excellency, strength, communities where this project is being implemented, they receive less requests for household interventions, that children are going to school and staying in class. Economics. Thank you very much. Linkages for our women. Our target, it's 10 million verified women registration within the next 10 months. We're already at our million mark. In just a few days of the pilot testing, we've already seen hundreds of thousands of registration demonstrating demand. Your Excellency, our reforms have not been limited to economic empowerment alone. We have built complementary policy institutional pillars to sustain impact. We completed the review of the National Child Policy, the child protection frameworks after nearly 2 decades of dormancy. We've also completed the preparation of the Nigerian Gender Profile and Roadmap of 2030. And we have launched, thank you so much. Your Excellency, we've launched the National Child Marriage in Nigeria. We strengthened the National GBV dashboard to real-time reporting and response, and we activated the Care Economy Framework. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, through the Renewed Hope Social Impact Intervention 774, launched by His Excellency in Lafayette on the 25th of June, 2025, we're targeting 50 million women, children, and the family units with tailored feed interventions that cut across social needs, from access to energy through our Powerhouse 774 that seeks to bring power to women to light up their homes, power their businesses, to setting up structures to address gender-based violence, to digital financial inclusion, to strengthen family cohesion under our Family First project, to addressing child protection and development needs, and addressing gaps in social infrastructure for women, children, including housing, safe spaces, and play spaces. And already we're implementing programs such as the Women Agro Value Expansion Program, and also the Women in Gas Sector Initiative, the WINGS. This directly seeks to enhance the economic power of the Nigerian women in order to accelerate the drive towards achieving His Excellency's vision of a Excellency, Nigeria's international engagements also reinforcing our social development architecture. The recent MOU with Turkey on family cohesion and social welfare reflects a shared understanding that strong families underpin stable societies and economic resilience. We're already domesticating this cooperation in programs design, as well as other cooperation frameworks with the UAE, the OIC, and the Republic of China. Your Excellency, I make bold to state that history will record that under your leadership, women are mobilized and to an unprecedented level of productivity. National Action Plan on United Nations Security Council Resolution 1325 on women, peace, and security, positioning Nigeria among the few countries globally to achieve this particular milestone. Your Excellency, given the impact of the Nigerian for Women program, I believe this is the right time to expand the Nigerian for Women program to every local government in Nigeria. To this end, I am formally using this opportunity to officially request an additional financing for the Nigerian for Women program. So I am appealing to the World Bank, the Gates Foundation, and other development partners to support the Nigerian for Women program through additional financing. Thank you. Your Excellency, permit me to express first and foremost our profound gratitude for your decisive leadership. I also wish to specially appreciate Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Families under the Renewed Hope Initiative with the Nigerian appreciation to all our state governors for their buy-in, their co-ownership and partnership, which are indispensable. The Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, the Honorable Minister of Health and Social Welfare, and all members of the steering committee for providing the physical leadership, steadfast partnership, scale up to be implemented at true national scale. May I also appreciate the Nigerian Governors Forum, our development partners, collaborating MDAs, particularly the NIM members, the grassroots women group, women associations, whose collective effort continues to strengthen delivery and sustainability. A system that turns social investment into economic returns. A system that ensures that renewed hope is not a slogan, but a lived reality. On behalf of the Nigerian women, our children, our family, the vulnerable persons across the nation, I thank you for your kind attention. May God bless the Nigerian Republic of Nigeria. Thank you so much.
May God bless the scorecard, evidence. Now to of 2 minutes, go straight to Vice President. Your Excellency is here present, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Our first speaker on this line of speaker protection. Yes, I can see that he's working off smartly here and giving me an assurance of a 2 minutes. Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Presented by the Vice President, Senator Kashim Shettima, and religious leaders, development partners, distinguished guests. As a he for she, it is my privilege to be part of this official launch of the Nigeria for Women program Scale Up, a project that places women seen to be catalytic for building social capital through women's affinity groups. I'm so pleased to see so many women's affinity groups represented here. Has as a delivery engine for inclusion and women smooth consumption, manage shocks, and invest in productive assets. Today, as we launch this important project, we make a clear commitment to an end to advancing the government's Renewed Hope agenda. When women can fully participate in the economy, families are more resilient, productivity increases, and development gains become more durable and inclusive. This is how impact is sustained. This is what we can make. Thank you very much. I stayed to 2 minutes.
Thank you very much. It deserves a very loud round of applause. Exactly
2 minutes. He has really set a tall order, so we just hope that your excellencies can match up in 2 minutes. Next, I'd like to invite from the Gates Foundation, Mr. Uche Amau. Very quickly, can we appreciate him quickly? The louder we clap, the faster he gets here. And the easier it is to take 2 minutes. Thank you so much.
Thank you indeed. Gate Foundation has been involved in human development in Nigeria. Of applause for Gate Foundation.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Excellencies. Today, men of Nigeria is betting on what economic challenges that the country is navigating to. And the reason why, for me, this is the best investment, because women represent about stems. Women's every time a woman increases her household income, that means a family eats better. This is her household income. That means a family eats better. This is actually about a world without fundamental to what we do. I will close by just giving a charge and a thank you of its kind globally to everyone and your dream for your leadership in bringing this program to life and creating the enabling environment for millions of women to thrive. State government and finally to the Honorable Minister of Women. Not only
Most difficult assignment, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, of an MC is having to stop speakers when you are enjoying what they are saying. But we must stop. The Honorable, can we make the applause louder? As we clap, can we make the applause louder? As we clap loudly, he walks faster and gives us a 2-minute. Loudly, he walks faster and gives us a 2-minute remarks. You're welcome, Your Honorable Minister.
Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, ably represented by His Excellency, the Vice President, Senator Kashim Shettima, GCO Kingibe, the Senate Committee Chairman on Women Affairs, Your Excellencies, the Deputy Governors, Your Excellency, just yesterday around this time I was in Ashwanga of Nasarawa State, commissioning what has impacted on over 22,000 women. Ashwanga of Nasarawa State, commissioning what has impacted on over 22,000 women of that area. And in fact, coincidentally, and then she told me about this program, and I told her what I was doing. And that was a beautiful sight to see. When you see women, everybody rises, and of course, women are the ones that are drivers. Women are the ones that are drivers of both production and processing. So on behalf of everybody, I want to commend the Minister of Women Affairs for this laudable project, and Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Mr. President's 8-point agenda and the renewed hope agenda. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister for Agriculture and Food Security. Thank you that we can still afford the tomatoes. We're moving on now. Quickly, yes, you have the next.
Yes, we have.
Yes, you have the next.
Yes, we have just 2 more goodwill messages I'd like to invite for the next development. Please welcome. Woman, you know, it wouldn't be that fast. Welcome. Woman, you know, it wouldn't be that fast. But we thank you for joining us. Okay, Quantum Lips. You're welcome, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Another round of applause as she takes on.
His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON, and all other protocols duly observed. The Vice President is in a hurry and we all need to speed up our speeches. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, person of the Senate Committee on Women Affairs, as well as the representative of the Senate President. His absence, but shows how much he appreciates and is pleased by this launch of the Nigeria for Women Program Scale-Up Project. The Nigeria for Women Scale-Up Program is a reminder that women, when supported with the right tools, growing national thrive, households become more secure, and local economies expand when women are economically empowered. Account for nearly half of Nigeria's population and are major contributors to the economy. The Nigeria for Women Program Scale-Up Project, therefore, stands as a strategic National Assembly development. On behalf of women, I assure all institutional framework. I commend the Federal Republic of Nigeria, development partners, and all implementing stakeholders for their dedications of women very high since she became minister. May this scale-up deepen impact, reach more women across our states and communities, and continue to unlock immense potential of Nigerian women. Thank you. And more grease to your elbow.
Thank you very much, distinguished Senator Ireti Kingibe. Our next speaker who will take the stand is His Excellency the Deputy Governor of Katsina State, His Excellency Farouk Lawal Jobe. Thank you, Your Excellency. We are expecting you.
Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON, the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs, and the other diplomats, the development partners, particularly the World Bank, and other development partners. Participants, good afternoon. Well, I will start with the of Nigeria, a priority of our economic renewal and social stability. The experience of phase one of the Nigeria scale of phase $10, co-financed by the World Bank, between 4 and 5 million women. This is scale. This program speaks directly to the political. This is scale. This program speaks directly to the livelihood, strengthened, dignity, restored, and future scored. Thank you. Well, let me share with you our experience in Katsina. We are one of the states that is participating in this program, and started with only 3 local governments. And we made a counter for funding of 500 million available. And we intend to scale up the programs to cover the remaining 31 local government areas of the state. And we have so far made additional 4 billion naira available last year. And we have made also additional provision of 4 billion in this year's budget. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Katsina State. We are moving on very quickly, and because we were rushing, I couldn't introduce my co-compare for today, Temi Badiru. Young, we are ensuring that it's a very inclusive event today. So the young are growing, and at some point we will be legacies, and they will take off the microphone. So please, Your Excellencies all, please give a round of applause to my mentee.
Thank you so much, Auntie
Badru.
Moji. Thank you, ma'am.
At this point, this is what we all have been waiting for. Your Excellencies all, very, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen. His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, is ably represented by one that I can proudly call my brother. Please welcome with me the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Kashim, who himself is my brother. And you know, when he speaks, the world listens. Your Excellency, thank you for believing in women. Thank you for supporting women.
Kindly sit down, kindly. Chairman, Senate Committee on Women Affairs and Social Development, representing the President of the Senate, distinguished Senator Ireti Hiba Kingibe, the Governor of Katsina State, His Excellency Malam Diko Umar Radda, ably represented by the Deputy Governor, Malum Farouk Lawal Jobe, Sarkin Pulanin Jobe, the Governor of Edo State, His Excellency Mr. Monde Okpebolo, ably represented by the Deputy Governor, Mr. Dennis Idahosa, and all the representatives of state governors present here. The Chairman, Nigeria Governors Forum, and Governor of Kwara State, His Excellency Abdurrahman Abdurazak, ably represented by the Director General of the Forum, Dr. Nfwp-Su. But incidentally, it was the Governor, Deputy Governor of Katsina State that delivered the remarks. Our chief host, the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs and Social Development. I don't want to use the word hostess. I would rather use the word host. Iman Suleiman Ibrahim. I think she deserves a better round of applause. The Honorable Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Senator Abubakar Atiku Bagudu, OON. The Honorable Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Senator Abubakar Kyari, CON. Members of the Diplomatic Corps and representatives of international organizations present. The Country Director for World Bank, Mr. Matthew Bagis, and other development partners present here. Heads of government agencies present. Senior government officials and presidential aides, captains of industry, honored guests, our women, the pillar of our society, members of the fourth estate of the Rim, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. A nation that relegates its women is a nation bound for implosion. We have long understood this truth. That is why this administration has not only placed women at the forefront of decision making, but has also entrusted them with leadership in causes that redeem our national promise. Today stands as proof of that commitment, and I am proud to be part of this journey. From the outset, this administration has been guided by a simple conviction. No nation can rise on the strength of half its population alone. Sustainable growth is impossible where women remain constrained, unseen, or unsupported. We have made it clear that women are not an afterthought in our development story. They are its authors. They are the backbone of family stability, the engine of community resilience, and indispensable partners in our collective ambition to build a competitive and inclusive nation. The Nigeria for Women program, alongside complementary policies and digital platforms rolled out by the Federal Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development, reflects our resolve to entrench inclusion as a permanent feature of governance. We are choosing systems over sentiments, institutions over intentions, and impact over rhetoric. It is therefore encouraging that this program has already recorded measurable results. In just 6 states under Phase 1, over 1 million beneficiaries were reached. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our ambition to build $1 trillion economy rests primarily on the productivity of Nigerian women across agriculture, trade, manufacturing, technology, health, education, the creative economy, and the informal sector. Women sustain markets, grow enterprises, feed families, and anchor communities. They are the quiet architects of our non-oil economy. It is therefore our collective responsibility to unlock their full potential. The scale-up we launched today represents a strategic investment in our economic infrastructure. To deliver on this vision, we have set a bold but achievable national ambition to reach 25 million Nigerian women through this program. This expansion is about building a national platform for women's economic inclusion that is scalable, sustainable, and embedded within state and local systems. We therefore call on our development partners, particularly the World Bank, to support this expansion through financing, technical assistance, innovation, and knowledge partnerships. I am especially encouraged by the Ministry's integration of technology and policy to deepen inclusion. The verifiable and scalable digital interface that connects women to finance, skills, markets, essential services, and government support. In today's Nigeria, digital inclusion is no longer optional. It is foundational to effective service delivery and national competitiveness. I also commend the ministry. All persons in Latvia last year, the ministry has reorganized social development into a more coherent and coordinated system anchored on policy reform, institutional alignment, and evidence-based planning. This is what purposeful leadership can achieve. Our commitment to women and families also shapes our international engagements. During the President's official visit to Turkey last month, we oversaw the signing of a strategic memorandum of understanding to strengthen family cohesion and social welfare systems. And this decision was deliberate. Strong families are a national security and development asset. Societies that invest in family stability reduce vulnerability and long-term instability. In this spirit, I hereby direct that the year 2026 be designated as the year of social development and families in Nigeria, with coordinated actions across all arms and levels of government. Once again, I extend Nigeria's deep appreciation to the World Bank for its partnership and co-financing support. I also acknowledge the Honorable Minister of Finance, the Honorable Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, the Honorable Minister of Agriculture, our implementation institutions, state governance, and Nigeria Governance Forum for aligning federal vision with state-level execution. National transformation succeeds when all levels of government move with shared purpose. There is no doubt that we will continue to invest in women-led enterprises and ensure that they are not placed at any disadvantage. I want every Nigerian woman to understand and is investing in your success. Not as charity, but as strategy. Not as symbolism, but as substance. On behalf of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, to formally launch the Nigeria for Women program Scale Up and declare thank you and may God bless the family.
Would unveil and will be joined by.
For the unveiling of the project, I'd like to invite the Deputy Governor of Katsina State to please come on stage, the representative of the Senate President, the Honorable Minister, the Country Director of the World Bank, the Gates Foundation representative, the SSA to the President on Women's Health, Dr. Adana, and the SSA to the President on Women Affairs, Engineer Fatima Farouk. Let us also invite commissioners across different states represented here, and of course the project team.
Edo State.
Deputy Governor of Edo State, you're welcome.
Please, we'll take it in turns. Honorable commissioners, we'll take it in turns, please.
It's time to unveil to unveil this project. The Nigeria for Women program Scale Up.
Honorable commissioners, you will have your time to have pictures. Okay. Please, can we arrange for they are representing the governors? They are representing the governors.
Do we have many people, different tribes, different tongues?
Please, can you
united in our strength and resolve.
After this batch, we're going to invite to join them the honorable commissioners for pictures. Honorable commissioners across them Scale Up today.
generations to come.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us now invite the national anthem as we officially bring this event to a close. Thank you.
Thank you. Would all remain in the hall while the VP and members of his entourage will take leave of us. Thank you.
While the Vice President leaves, thank you so much, Your Excellency. Let us invite our distinguished guests to wait behind because there's so much more coming on. And we don't want any of our distinguished guests to miss out on this. Once again, we'd like to thank you. Thank you, Mr. VP. Thank you so much, Vice President, for representing His Excellency the President. We'll invite our distinguished guests to please wait behind. We have so much more coming behind as we allow the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to exit the stage. And we move on with the agenda for today.
We will remain in the hall. Please be seated. Ladies, can I have your attention? Please, can you return to your seat? Everybody won't follow go.
Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the program continues, but we would allow His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to exit while we remain behind for the continuation of the program. Once again, it's the presidential launch of the Nigeria for Women program Scale Up. A big thank you. It's been such an honor to anchor this event, Your Excellencies. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my name is Temi Badru, and it's been such an honor to work with the veteran broadcaster, Auntie Moji Makonjola.
Look left and right, all of the bad despite my side. Girls got a shots and take them too. Do what I want and touch on you. Do you want a chance? Good luck in here.
Just to mention, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, lunch will be served shortly. So please wait behind so that you enjoy a taste of the hospitality of the Ministry of Women Affairs. Lunch will be served shortly. Thank you so much. ladies and gentlemen, very important announcement. Lunch will be served just at the back. It is buffet, and we want you to come in and enjoy a taste of the hospitality of the Ministry of Women Affairs. Once again, we'd like to thank you for being a part of the presidential launch. We'd like to thank you once again, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, for being a part of the presidential launch for the Nigeria for Women program Scale Up. It's been an honor to MC this event. My name is Temi Badru. Thank you so much to the Ministry of Women Affairs and the World Bank for having us. Also to mention that at the back of this hall, we have the exhibition booth that gives you a taste of the products of the different women representing the different states where the pilot phase has happened. And so I would like to invite you to please go to the exhibition areas and patronize them. We want to ensure that everybody goes back with goods sold. We don't want to go back with the goods. So let us invite you to please go to the exhibition area to get the products that we have.
Fajilawa, repete. From the night to the morning, LL. Touch my body, make I touch you, silence. Your body, LL. Your body, LL. Dance like say tomorrow, no day, baby. Now the way you move your body, go marry you.
Don't forget to visit the exhibition booth to get a sense of the different products of the women. Women supporting women. It's not just by mouth. It's by buying our product and supporting one another. So ladies and gentlemen,
Motherfucker, I do. Let them bring me trouble, but let's see love what you. I should do, I need you. Only go put on so do. Deep cuisine, I might do. Me, I like to eat us. When you want my baby, bad baby, what's your name for me? She get me, my baby. And then I do. Cause you want to be for me. And I tell you, I tell you.
Before you go do. Since tonight you go do no. Offer for me with a go. Maybe today we dey go. But your body dey go lulu. Yeah, but your body wanna go ngolo. I found the money to tomorrow.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to visit the exhibition areas. Don't forget to take away from this place products of the women who are part of this community.
Baby, Joe, I'm alone, fine, Bobo. No, my Joe Jabo. I will go change Shako. If I did talk, my soko. Mukofe, Jamie, Labo. Me and my guys in me back easy. You go for the escalade easy. Celebrity life, you know, easy. Skilly, easy. Are you gonna let me show up easy? Too much of easy, I see. Kill it. Mother the beats, moja be kilishi.
No before you go do. Since tonight you go do no. Offer for me with a go. No be today we dey go. But your body dey go lulu. Yeah, but your body wanna tongolo. I found the money to tomorrow. baby, yeah. Shana wale, hold up on me, Shana wale, oh wale, baby taking jail, oh wale. I wanna they dance, I they feel down. Let's call out easy. I wanna they move, I they hold on. The many things I be show you. Money on my mind, but now you pass. I wanna touch up for love. I dey hold you close, yo. Let me for you go do. Say tonight you go do no. If I pay me to go guru. No be today we dey go. But your body dey go low. Yeah, but your body wanna go low. I found the money to do no. I want to share for me though. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I take a kid in Lotimbo. Sunday to my day, at Saturday Latimo. My shawty, just show me logo. Show your color, one time like the Coco. Why you like the logo? Oh, no. Then I walk, come on, go to my condo. Loco, I get go, my jelly. Mr. Money, killing show. Immediately, subsequently, not frequently, high frequency. When I show now, emergency, Mr. Money, no go so my baby Bella, I love you forever, baby. Do you remember, my baby remember, don't spend all my cheddar on you. I'm a good Jojo, come like a